Lou Macari's men have real title ambitions. A long injury list hampered Walter Smith's team selection, but champions Rangers knew that a win today would put them back on top of the table. Billy McNeil was alongside Jock Brown in a capacity crowd at Celtic Park.
With his squad having a fortnight's rest since the one-goal victory over Hibs, Celtic manager Lou Macari has been able to maintain consistency of selection. With only one change from that side, a new signing from Barnsley, Wayne Biggins, is left on the bench beside Mark McNeil, allowing Charlie Nicholas to start his first match since playing in the one-goal defeat at Tannadice at the end of November. He celebrated his 32nd birthday on Thursday and will see this as the ideal opportunity to add to the half-dozen goals he's scored this season. And the good news for Rangers is that their pre-match injury doubts have been dispelled. Richard Gough is back in defence, and Stuart McCall has recovered from the rib injury sustained against Hearts on Monday. Gordon Durie too is fit to continue his promising partnership with Mark Hateley up front. This will be a brand new experience for a very seasoned international player who has already scored 3 times in just 6 matches since his £1.2 million transfer from Tottenham Hotspur. And the referee this afternoon is David Syme from Rutherglen, who retires at the end of this season after 21 years at Grade 1. So this is likely to be his last Old Firm match. Well, the capacity 48,000 crowd still to settle as the buzz of anticipation goes around the ground for the traditional Nairdy Old Firm match. And Rangers getting the ball back to Ali Maxwell early on. Richard Gough's header gave him an early touch to the ball. He's been involved now in 3 Old Firm matches. Maxwell, a win, a defeat and a draw all this season. There's Peter Grant with the clearance. So the Celtic settling to the familiar pattern now. Peter Grant at right back, Gillespie and Dubček in central defence with Tom Boyd at left back. 4 across the middle. A run there from Mikhailichenko, and Pat Bonner had that well under control. Seemed very calm indeed, Bonner, the longest serving player in the Celtic ranks. Joined the club in 1978. There's McCall. Hateley is onside, a great chance for Rangers right at the start of the match. And Hateley scores! The most dramatic opening to the Old Firm match. It's goal number 21 of the season, and it's scored in just 58 seconds. Rangers supporters jubilant. The Celtic defence think that Hateley was offside.
Here we see it, Jock. We don't get the proper angle, but Mark Hateley, very composed, brings it back on his left foot, plenty of time, looks up, knows exactly what he wants to do, and there it is in the net.
Well, there's the pass from Stuart McCall, and it did appear as though Hateley started from position in line. The linesman below is George Kerr, was perfectly positioned to assess that, and he waved play on. So it's a hectic start to the match. So here's Hateley again. Pass is intercepted by Gillespie. There's Stuart McCall, whose pass opened up the Celtic defence, which was pushing forward, and that's certainly been a practice under Lou Macari to try and push the defence forward and squeeze the game in the middle of the field, but his defence was caught out that time. So here's John Collins now against Stephen Presley, playing at right back at the start of the match. Gary Stevens at left back. And that, incidentally, is the first goal which Lou Macari has watched his side lose at Celtic Park since arriving as manager. 7 games at Celtic Park without conceding a goal until now. And the very one I'm sure he'd have been anxious to avoid. There's O'Neill and Nicholas. O'Neill again, there's Byrne. A very good crosser to the ball, Paul Byrne. That's one of his great assets to the Celtic attacking formations. So the settling in process has not yet been completed. for either side as Jury breaks there. That's great play. Neil Murray's in the clear. It's a great chance for the second. Murray against Bonner, and here's Mikhalichenko. It's number 2 for Rangers. And once again the square defence has been breached, and this time there was no question of Murray being offside. Mikhalichenko has scored. There's the pass. Murray goes through the middle. You could have driven a bus through the Celtic defence. He kept his head here, but Bonner does extremely well to make the initial block. And there's Mikhalichenko with the accurate finish.
Yeah, Celtic in total disarray at the minute. But look at the pass right through the heart of the defence. Neil Murray misses a great chance. He allows Bonner to make a good save, but there you are, Mikhalichenko puts it away. But it's a terrible start for Celtic at the minute. They seem to be in total disarray at the back.
4 minutes on the clock. 2-0 to Rangers. And Mikhalichenko choosing the moment to score his first of the season. Rangers playing with the kind of confidence a 2-goal lead provides. That breaks down with Boyd bursting clear on the left. Not a bad effort. Boyd testing his former Motherwell teammate Ali Maxwell. Both in that Motherwell Cup winning side of 91. Wesley's header. Well, it could have been an offside flag there, I'm sure, against Gordon Jury. Tom Boyd making that point to the linesman. Stevens with a header. Gillespie being forced to hurry here by Jury. Well, now there was slackness there in defence, allowing Jury a glimpse of goal from the edge of the penalty area. Well, it looks as though the Celtic defence aren't aware of Jury's pace.
No, Gary Gillespie here is very complacent. It doesn't seem to worry about the fact that Jury's bearing down the there. It's only a miss-hit shot that takes the chance away.
And I thought surely for Rangers would put the match beyond Celtic. There's Haitley! Haitley again, queuing up there with Jury. In the middle was Presley. Wow, a let-off without doubt here for the Celtic defence. Haitley simply not picked up at the corner.
Yes, he's a real threat here. Look at the timing, he's way back there. Times he's run perfectly. Only a good save by Pat Bonner. Saves the day for Celtic, but really they look so uncomfortable at the back.
O'Neill bringing out of a crowd of players. Very promising young player. Utilised in a striker role by Limakari. The offside flag up this time against Haitley. Well, every time the ball reaches the Rangers front 2, you can sense the tension around the Celtic supporters. Presley winning that well. Stephen showing good awareness to pick out McCall. Bonner forced to play that out for the throw to keep pressure on the Celtic defence. And so far, all the honours going Rangers' way. Presley forward. Jury's layoff. There's McCall. Now Haitley. That was for Jury. Didn't quite read that. A little backfield pass. Now Murray. Earning a throw off Peter Grant. Clever Stephen making a good run across to the left. Tackled by Collins, advantage allowed with Rangers in possession. There's Haitley again, now Jury! And the third scored by Mikhalichenko! And once again the Celtic defence was ripped asunder. 29 minutes on the clock, and there's trouble at the far end of the ground at the Rangers' end A supporter on the field at Ali Maxwell's goal, being removed instantly by stewards and police officers. It's a Celtic supporter who lost the place.
Here's the goal. Again, it's a magnificent cross to the back post. We see again Mark Hateley's ability in there. Gordon Jury misses a great chance, but there's Mikhailichenko on hand to put it. Now, life is going to be very difficult for Celtic now.
Well, I suppose this was a great chance initially for Gordon Jury. He really should have buried that one, but Mikhailichenko reacted very swiftly to toe poke the ball home.
Headed away by Boyd. This is McNeil, who hasn't yet been able to orchestrate things from the centre of the field for Celtic. Indeed, the combination of McCall and Murray for Rangers in that central midfield area has been extremely effective against McGinley and McStay. A lot of credit due to the front two of Jury and Hateley, but that midfield engine room also very effective. There's a chance on this time, and it's not going well for Celtic in front of goal. Pat McGinley coming in on that header. And for once the Rangers defence was exposed here.
It's a good build-up and a terrific back post cross by John Collins, and here we see Pat McGinley do the thing that he does so very well, but all credit to Maxwell, pulls off a very good save.
Stevens with the header. This is Mikhailichenko. Good positioning again by Stephen. He wasn't picked up on the run.
Still Trevor Stephen looking there for Hateley, and Bonner made a very good catch there to cut off the ball intended for Hateley. But the alarming factor there for Celtic would surely be the way in which Trevor Stephen was able to find so much space. And Jury going in late there. That was a reckless one. Peter Grant was the victim. Well, Jury, in the light of his earlier warning to the referee, shed fortune, I think, to escape more serious punishment there. That was deflected for a corner. Paul Burns' free kick. Well, he hasn't been able to demonstrate the kind of skills which make him a candidate for the Republic of Ireland squad for the World Cup, Burn. Had no service at all to let him attack Gary Stevens. Goff doing well to win that. And a snap chance inside the area, falling there to Gary Gillespie. Well, he would certainly have enjoyed pulling one back there.
Yeah, this is the real chance because it comes through a crowded goalmouth there, falls nicely for Gary Gillespie, but they snatch it at the chance. And it's away. If you look at here, he's got a bit of room. He's fallen back, hits over the bar. That would have been very important to Celtic to go in at half-time having just pulled one goal back.
So we're now into time added on for stoppages. This remarkable first half. And referee Syme decides that's enough for the first half. Mark Hateley was the man who turned the game within a minute for Rangers with a fine opening goal when Rangers sprung the offside trap. The ball played through here by Stuart McCall. It looked as though Hateley started off in line, and he was then all on his own, and this was a very, very good finish to put Rangers ahead in just 58 seconds. In only 4 minutes it was 2. Gordon Jury's pass released Neil Murray through a wide open Celtic defence. His shot was blocked by the rebound, driven home by Alexei Mikhailichenko. It was Mikhailichenko who scored the third after 29 minutes. A headed across by Mark Hateley. Gordon Jury snatched at a chance. It broke to Mikhailichenko, and Celtic were in total disarray. It's Celtic 0, Rangers 3.
Well, the Macari entitled to be shell-shocked by that first half performance, and will have had some hard work to do during interval to sort out the Celtic side. Another game underway with Celtic facing a mammoth task now. It's really, I think, realistically probably a matter of restoring pride rather than expecting to win this match. But a quick goal could change the complexion of the game, and we certainly have had some very dramatic old firm matches in recent years. I recall a 3-3 and a 4-4 match, but I do not recall either side coming from 3 behind to do that. Rangers, on the other hand, I'm sure will be happy to settle in the opening 10 minutes, sit in, take no chances, and frustrate Celtic in what is likely to be an opening onslaught. So here's Nicholas playing it back to Byrne. Celtic looking for the kind of start to the second half Rangers had to the first. Here's Gillespie and Byrne turning neatly away from Jury. And another chance here, breaks off Murray. Gillespie again, very crowded around that Rangers box. McGinley goes down, fouled by Stephen, and a set piece opportunity for Celtic. This is a genuine chance. So one dramatic cup tie goal deflected from out this range. Well, that's a good change of slant there by John Collins. It's a magnificent goal for Celtic, and John Collins throws Celtic a lifeline. This is an inspired set piece from Celtic.
This is a magnificently worked free kick. Look at John Collins, he's got the confidence to take the ball, take it past Stuart McCall. What a tremendous shot he fires into the net there. That's a real lifeline for Celtic now.
Well, now, the only real chance Celtic had was to score early in the second half. They've done that. And of course, one more would give us the most incredible Old Firm derby. But that rehearsed set piece performed to perfection by Celtic and by Collins in particular. The goal coming inside 2 minutes the second half, 1 minute 45 seconds for John Collins to score his 4th goal of the season. And pride restored instantly for Celtic, and hope on the Celtic bench. Here's Jury looking for Hately through the middle. Here's Jury now, one-on-one here with Gillespie. He was forced wide on the angle by good defending from Gillespie. And once again, possession yielded much too easily from the Celtic point of view there. The Rangers front two. Stevens gives that straight to McStay. This is Byrne. McStay again, trying to take the ball past John Brown. Couldn't quite make that. Kept in play there by O'Neill, but only for the benefit of Stevens. This O'Neill again. Tried to find Nicholas, who's caught his heels there as Stevens intercepted. Gillespie's header. Check in trouble there with McCall. They tried to find Hately very swiftly there with a very awkward dropping ball. There's going to be a change made by Celtic. Mark McNeil is preparing to come on. There's Mark McNeil waiting to enter the arena. Not yet clear who's coming off. Goff going down there, and he's in trouble. There's no free kick. Goff complaining bitterly. Played across there to the penalty area. Nicholas couldn't turn quickly enough. And Paul McStay had the shot, which is blocked inside the area. Kept in there by Hately. He's given it away to Celtic though again. They're in full cry now, trying to get back into the game fully with a second goal. Swept away by Presley.